In this chapter, I want to talk about the expectation and variance of the sum of random variables. Now, assume that I have n random variables, x1, x2, x3, and so forth, until xn. Now, what I want to do is I want to talk about the sum of these guys. So, if I have x1 plus x2 plus and so on and so forth until xn, right, let's just call that t for convenience sake. And what I want to do, I want to calculate the expectation of t and the variance of t. Okay, so let's take a look at the expectation of t. The expectation of t is the expectation of x1 plus x2 until xn. Now, that would equal x1, the expectation of x1, plus the expectation of x2, and so on and so forth until we add up the expectation of xn. So we can say, right, that the expectation of the sum of x, well, that would equal to the sum of the expectation of x. Okay? Now, let's just take a quick example. Assuming that xi are my winnings, right, for game number I. And I've played a series of games from 1 till n. And I want to know what's my total expected winnings. Okay? Well, that's exactly this thing right here. What's my total expected winnings? Well, that would be the expected winnings of x1 plus x2 plus and so on and so forth until xn. Expected winnings of all the games together. Well, that would equal to the expected winnings of x1, the first game, plus the expected winnings of x2, the second game, and so on and so forth until I add up the expected winning of the nth game. Okay, so let's now talk about the variance.